Oh, what possibilities for the sake to become a legend or remain a dream.
We know we belong to the land, and that land belongs to the
Wichita,
Caddo,
Comanche,
Kiowa,
Apache,
Osage,
The 39 tribes forcibly removed from here.
and unending numbers of indigenous people who call Oklahoma their home.
all for the land, rights denied to nations.
a wagon-covered caravan forced onto reservations. Seeds of opportunity sown among the people.
But did they live long enough to tell their story of being created as equal?
Long lived our identity, the roots of our cultures, founded in black and brown bodies. Keep slaying on the vultures.
as visitors inhabiting spaces to safely express authenticity. From the oppressed, we vogue in step.
Live on University.
Live on Crimson and Queens.
Live on University.
Live on Crimson and Queens.
Live on University.
Live on University.
Live on University.
Live on Crimson and Queens.
Well, greetings, salutations, and hallelujah. Hi, everyone. Yes, honey, it's me, your girl, Shangela. Say what? I started as a baby, now I'm all grown up. I'm all grown up, and I'm so thrilled to be joining you virtually right now for the Crimson and Queens extravaganza, should I say, the largest drag show in all of Oklahoma. And we're doing it right now virtually, which is so amazing. First, I'd like to thank Miss Blacc Cherry. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your fabulous self. And also my amazing and super talented, oh so gorgeous, Miss Alyssa Edwards. I love you so much. And thank you so much for being a part of this event tonight, for both of you. And all of you from the University of Oklahoma and all of those who support the University of Oklahoma in this event. Thank you and welcome. You know, I would love to be a larger part of tonight's event, but I'm on location right now filming the second season of our HBO show, We're Here. And I'm thrilled that we're able to safely get back to work. And I know that you all are excited for us to be able to soon be safely to gather in large groups once again and celebrate each other. And that's what I want to talk to you briefly about this evening. That is the importance of us continuing to lift up each other, continuing to support each other, and continuing to celebrate each other. Everyone, you know, with this last year, we should all realize and recognize, honey, that we have had to be distant. So I think it should give us a greater appreciation for the ability for us to be able to get together and connect. It creates such greater compassion for each other the more that we know about each other's different communities. Because trust me, honey, even though we all love some drag, we are all from so many different walks of life. And the only way that we're going to really get to a place of love for every person on this planet, that is the fact that we have to learn more about everyone and everyone's different walk of life. So thank you again so much for being here and supporting drag. Honey, drag is powerful, all right? Now I know RuPaul say everybody say love, which I agree with, but I also say everyone say unity, because it is so important that we continue to bond together as a community, an LGBTQIA plus community that supports each other and uplifts each other and knows that all of you have power. Listen to me when I say that every single person tonight watching this event, you have power. Many of you are students at the university, which means you are getting your higher education, honey, and learning so much. And take advantage of this moment where you have an opportunity to learn so much about so many different cultures, so many different people, so many different walks of life. Take advantage of that, because that's going to make you a better person. And also embrace the power that you have right now. Even as activists, as change makers, all of you have the ability to bring about change in our world. And you know our world needs even greater change. We've come a long way, but we still have a great amount to go. And the only way that we're going to get there is by being involved, okay? They say that visibility matters. Oh, honey, it is the truth. Visibility, representation, inclusion, all of that matters. That's why I'm thrilled to be a part of a television show that continues to showcase the LGBTQIA plus experience in small towns across America that don't always get their voices amplified. But you know what? We have the power of technology right now to amplify our voices even more. So say something, and when you do, make sure that it's something that means something. Something that can change someone's life, someone that can change someone's day even by just showing love, compassion, and your interest in getting to know others. Now, I know that tonight is going to be a whole bunch of show-stopping performances, so I'm excited to get right into those, all right? So thank you all so much once again for being here. Remember to embrace your power and go out there, baby, and work it, okay? I believe in y'all so much. Look, Alyssa, I'm just tongue-popping left and right. I can't help it. Look what you've done to me. So on that note, thank you all once again, and let's get tonight's show going. I'm going to hand it back to our host, Miss Blacc Cherry, and the fabulous Alyssa Edwards.
Thank you so much, Shangela. Hello, everyone. I hope we're having a good night. As you can see, I am here with the one, the only, the gaggy, incomparable Miss Alyssa Edwards. How are you tonight, my love?
My name is Alyssa Edwards, and this is a very special sharing secret message to all of you out there. Long live Crimson and Queens. I am so good, but I have to start off by saying, Miss Cherry, that opening video, the production value and the message and the story behind and the power and Shangela's keynote is making me feel that I'm over here at, Sunday school in my closet.
Not Sunday school.
It was so beautiful, and I think that is so important. And the idea of unity is the idea that should be on everyone's mind and heart, especially in these times. So I'm ready for a good show. How about you, lady?
Girl, I'm ready. I've been ready. I'm trying to see these videos. They've been dropping all the promos, on like the Facebook and the Instagram, and I said, give me the full meal, no more snacks.
Well, let's get right to it.
Let's do it.
So let's get started with our very first performance. Please welcome to the virtual stage, Plasma LaRose. Ooh, and don't forget, now it's lovely to see all this fabulous drip, but that means you also needs to tip. Oh yes, honey, the girls can always just work for Libre. That's free in Spanish, bilingual diva. Anyhow, so make sure you can support these divas in their performances by tipping them. You can see the handles and how to tip them all on the screen, okay? So check it out and make sure you support. Hallelujah.
Hi, I'm Plasma LaRose. The type of drag that I do is very influenced by late 1940s, 1950s Hollywood icons like Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn, Grace Kelly, so on and so forth. And I've always been fascinated with that sort of heightened sense of femininity that Hollywood captured so beautifully, although those women were being tortured. The first movie I remember seeing was The Wizard of Oz. Followed shortly by The Little Mermaid, and I would walk around the house singing like, the riff. And I'm a musical theater major now at the University of Oklahoma, and performance has meant an escape from where I grew up and from the hard situations that I found myself in growing up in Northeast Texas in a rural, very conservative town. And performance is a lovely little snuggly skin that I can crawl into and live in somebody else's shoes and tights and corset and jewels and live in somebody else's heart for a little bit. And it's refreshing and it's beautiful.
I was born in a trunk in the Princess Theater in Pocatello, Idaho. It was during a matinee on Friday, and they used a makeup towel for my daddy. But it's all in the game and the way you play it, and you've gotta play the game. You know, when you're born in a trunk at the Princess Princess Theater in Pocatello, Idaho. They kept me in the act because they needed me to milk applause, until one night they did a crazy thing. They left me out there all alone. Mama said, "You're on your own." And Papa shouted, "This is it, kid. Sing."
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you, about you. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. A doodle-doodle-doo-doo. A doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo. A doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo. A doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo.
My benefactor appeared with his card, and at first I thought he was fresh. Fresh? He was fresh from heaven, all right. He produced the show that gave me the chance to sing for you tonight.
I can't help but myself. I'm addicted to a life of material. It's some kind of joke. I'm obsessively opposed to the typical. All we care about is runway models, Cadillacs, and liquor bottles. Give me something I wanna be. Retro glamour, Hollywood, yes, we live for the fame. Doing it for the fame. 'Cause we wanna live the life of the rich and famous. Fame. Doing it for the fame. 'Cause we got a taste for champagne and endless fortune. Fame, fame, baby, the fame, fame. We live for the fame, fame, baby, the fame, fame. Isn't it a shame, shame, baby, a shame, shame. In it for the fame, fame, baby, the fame, fame. Don't ask me how or why, but I'm gonna make it happen this time. My teenage dream tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna make it happen this time. Fame. Doing it for the fame. 'Cause we wanna live the life of the rich and famous. Fame. Doing it for the fame. 'Cause we wanna live the life of the rich and famous. Fame. Doing it for the fame. 'Cause we got a taste for champagne and endless fortune.
So I can't quite be called overnight sensation, for it started many years ago when I was born in a trunk in the Princess Theater in Pocatello.
All right, Miss Plasma LaRose. Baby, let me just tell you, I just watched this. Absolutely lovely. I will say, and I have a feeling that some of my comments, Alyssa and I think a lot alike. Alyssa, you know, we think a lot alike, especially when it comes to the pageant and drag. So if you hear some of these comments double, that just means, you know, we really, really mean them. I will say, and I wrote down my little notes here, when you start off, Plasma, with the Judy Garland, I was like, okay, she's giving me class, elegance. The mug is done right. The jewels are on. She looks rich, honey, because she had that, the hair was coiffed and really done over here. I loved all of that. It looked very classy and elegant and beautiful. Your lip sync was right on point. And then you gave me story. It was like, it took me on a journey. It had beginning, middle, and end, okay? And in the pageant, I love that. That was absolutely fantastic. I love the journey you took us on. Even when you went into the Lady Gaga, rich, and then you had the flashback scene and the actress, I said, okay, well, Miss Plasma, you really came for the pageant tonight, and I wish you all the best in this event, because, honey, you did that. That was absolutely wonderful. Anything else? I got notes here. I just loved it. I loved it all, and I can't wait to see more. Rock and roll. Let's keep going.
Amazing. Great job, Plasma. One of my good sisses. Alyssa, what did you think?
Well, I first want to start off by saying Shangela is right. You know, that's why I got my good pageant lady hair on tonight. This was an entire concert, a performance, the production, the clothes, the glamour. But above all, what I really appreciated was the natural stage presence. Plasma was born to be on stage, and a stage this big, and I have a feeling that the next stage Plasma will be on will be so big. I mean, because listen, you know, God rest her soul, I'm not saying I'm Miss Cleo or anything like that, but I see bright things for this queen. That was absolutely gorgeous and exquisite. Thank you so very much. And you know what, Miss Plasma, if I wasn't in you know, if I had my good, you know, like stockings on, I would give you a standing ovation. Okay, but I got on my shorts, my basketball shorts under this. But Plasma, thank you, baby.
Amazing work, Plasma. Love you, babe. Also, I just want to give a quick shout out. Right now, we're dropping a link in the chat, and you can use this link to donate to LGBTQ+ programs here at the University of Oklahoma, to keep amazing events like this going, to see more amazing performances like the ones that have yet to come and the one we just saw.
All right, we ready for the next entertainer?
Let's do it. Let's keep it rolling.
Hello, I'm Mica Membrane, the Glitter King of OKC, and I really love doing old throwback numbers, things from the late 90s, early 2000s. I would describe my style as bright, colorful, sparkly, and just music, numbers, things that people maybe haven't thought about in a while. Like maybe you haven't heard this song since high school, or like maybe, you know, I like to bring people back to a time when the world wasn't on fire and we weren't all freaking out. So I just like to have a good time. Being a drag performer is giving myself permission to be the weird, outgoing, queer kid that I always wanted to be. It's permission to be the LGBT+ role model that I wish I had as a child, and it's permission to just be unapologetically me and fun and happy.
Started with a
Mica, okay, Mica Membrane. Well, your performance, there was a song that used to go insane in the membrane, and it felt like that. With the song, it felt like you were going for this kind of crazy thing. I loved the costume. It was really creative and spacey, you know, like, woo! And you can tell, baby, that you've been in somebody's dance class somewhere, because you were doing Alyssa, I'm gonna have to lean to you on this one. PK turns, Fuerte turns, honey, you turns and the foot was pointed, it was ready. So you've been in somebody's dance class and it's paying off. As a drag performance, it felt like you really had thought about this one and you put your heart into it, which I love. I would say feel free to have even more fun with it. Feel free to really take it there. If this character is gonna be, you know, in the song Crazy and Wild and all that, then go with it. But it was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. And now back to you, Miss Blacc Cherry and Alyssa.
Thank you so much, Shangela. Good job, Mica Membrane. Another show-stopping performance. I was living the whole time. We're over here gagging over the screen, the lighting, everything. Alyssa, what'd you think?
Well, I really felt like I was watching a scene in a movie, like Billy Elliot or something. It was so fabulous. It was like the modern day version of Billy Elliot. I love the music. The music had this happy, joyful, joyous, you know, kind of like beat. But above all, the energy made me smile. And for me, that's what the power of drag is. So, you know, snaps, claps, all of the above, and tongue pops. I love that Shanji. You know, Miss Cherry, I got to tell you, side note, I love that Shanji is really in the pageant spirit. Okay,
fully.
She's given fully. She is the virtual judge #1 from on set and location. Got her notepad making notes, giving critiques and all this. You guys really have gone above and beyond. And this is so awesome that we get to stay connected, celebrating the art of drag. So thank you. I'm just so honored to be here tonight. So here we go. Bring it to the stage.
We're happy to have you. And right before we move on to our next performer and you're getting those last tips in from Mica, just a reminder, if you're on Zoom, you can leave some questions in the Q&A box so that we have things to kiki about, me and Miss Alyssa over here. So feel free to do that. And we're gonna keep it rolling to the next queen.
All right, please help me welcome to the stage. Without any further ado, this is Misty Slim.
Hi, my name is Misty Slim. I'm from Oklahoma City. And the kind of drag that I do, I like to take a little bit of grunge and mix it with the fashion and just turn it into a real drag experience. I take a lot of my inspiration from runways and from different kinds of random, like, obscure fashion that I see on like Instagram and then other social media accounts. Drag and performing means to me that I get to express exactly how I feel and the way that I want to portray myself. I am an artist at heart. I do a lot of paintings and a lot of other stuff, so this is just a way to kind of mash everything into one.
Prisoner, locked up, can't get you off my mind, Lord knows I tried a million times, oh, why can't you just let me go? Strung out on a feeling, my hands are tied, your face on my ceiling, I fantasize, oh, I can't control it, I can't control it. I try to replace it with city lights, I'll never escape it, I need the high, oh, I can't control it, I can't control it.
Well, all right, Miss Misty. All right, Miss Misty. Let me tell you something, baby. When you came out there and you were doing Miley Cyrus, Dua Lipa, The Prisoner, I was like, okay, I'm a prisoner to this track. So let me see if I'm gonna be a prisoner to this performance. And I am. Okay, first, let me just say, lovely. Okay, you started with a cover up. I love a reveal. I love a reveal moment. And I saw it coming. I'm like, okay, a reveal is coming. And the fact that you kept just going down to the ground and coming up, you were truly free. And I love that. I will say I enjoyed this fabric on the outfit, on the leotard. Alyssa, do you remember this fabric? That fabric in the middle right there, Alyssa had us some costumes made back in 2015 when we went on tour in Australia, okay? Alyssa, look, she was rocking the short hair. I just found this picture. I did. That's us. Look at us. You can't see the costume, but we had that fabric. And that lady from Dallas had made us those costumes. Anyway, it was reminiscent and nostalgic for me. I loved it. I will say, I don't know how you kept those glasses on throughout the drops and coming back up. I was like, okay, come on, glasses are on, okay? And it was beautiful. So good job, baby.
Amazing. Snaps, round of applause, nail clicks for Misty. I love that one. Listen, she was giving us floor work. She was giving us angles. I was all about it. What did you think, Alyssa?
Misty was giving me a full drag show. I felt like, I was at Hamburger Mary's brunch show. I was living for it. I will tell you, I love the contrast between the vibrant costume and the black and white laser lighting, which I have to say, again, another fabulous production. This would be one of those numbers I would be like grooving to. I'd get in my purse, honey. I'd get out a 20. I'd be throwing some ones out there. I would definitely be showing the love. You can tell that Misty really loves being on stage. And this is something that is very near and dear. I love that before that we see these performances, we get to hear a little bit about who and what and where and why of all of this, of all the magic. So I just think, Misty, congratulations. And hopefully I'll see you on the brunch soon.
There we go. And while we're getting those last couple tips in for Misty, Alyssa, we do have a question for you.
Okay.
So the people want to know.
Is this question and answer?
The brief question and answer.
Okay, here we go.
The people want to know, which season did you enjoy being on more? Season 5 or All Stars 2?
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and my most distinguished panel of judges. I was actually going to say most accomplished panel of judges, but I think it sounds more professional to say most distinguished. I would say I enjoyed All Stars more because I feel right before I walked in, I remember I closed my eyes. I said a silent prayer. I said, Lord, please be a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path, and remind me that the devil is alive. And I walked in the room and I told myself, you be gay and just giggle and have fun. And that's exactly what I did. And, for me, it was also a moment where I got to have my Annie Oakley performance, which is probably my very favorite challenge. And then my very favorite lip sync of all time, Shut Up and Drive. The All-Star season, baby. Oh. Okay, you want me to introduce that? Let me do it. Let me do the pleasure. Let me be the hostess with the mostest, at the pageant. Okay. I'm hailing from up the street and around the corner. Please give it up in talent competition. This is contestant number 4, Killjoy.
I'm LL Killjoy. I am a drag monster. I tend to go from male, female, anything outside or in between, fluctuating. It's one of the rare art forms that we get to be something that society doesn't want us to be. So if we're not allowed to be loud, or if we're not allowed to be LGBT or scary, then we get to be that in this art form. It's a good way of expressing what we're not meant to express.
Melted back to life. Done my time and served my sentence. Dress me up and watch me die. If it feels good, tastes good, it must be mine. Dynasty decapitated. You just might see a ghost tonight. And if you don't know now, you know. I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. See what's mine and take it. Oh, yeah. Sycophants on velvet sofas, lavish mansions, vintage wine. I am so much more than royal. Snatch your chain and maze your eyes. If it feels good, tastes good, it must be mine. Heroes always get remembered, but you know legends never die. And if you don't know now, you know. I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh, yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh, yeah. Mortal kingdom ruling castles. Welcome to my world of fun. Settle into sockets, flip the switch and watch them run.
Ooh, okay, LL Killjoy. Well, baby, yes, Killjoy is appropriate because, baby, after that, I am dead. All right, you scared me. You scared the doll over here. I will say, first, I loved your creativity with this, all right? It was a dark number. You went there with the makeup and the teeth and the horns and the costume. I thought that was very creatively done. I thought that, you knew your words. You were in it to win it. The only one thing I would offer you, LL Killjoy, is to have more fun and go there. You had these chains and handcuffs off. Baby, I wanted to see, the number was tortured. So I wanted to see you trying to get out of the chains and just really let loose a little bit more. And also I'll say, be careful when you have like a reveal that you're gonna like let go of or drop or something you're gonna let go. Because when it stays on the stage while you're performing, we call those drag droppings, right? So it sometimes takes the attention off you because every time we saw the wide shot, you see like Oh, there's the cape on the ground. So just throw it somewhere. Throw it to the back of the stage, throw it to the side. But other than that, I was very happy to see you. I love the diversity that our drag community has, especially with our amazing drag kings. And let me just tell you, you went there and it was awesome. So good job, baby.
All right,
Spectacular
LL
job.
Killjoy.
Amazing.
I had to, Miss Sherry, I had to fix that because, you know, I was reading my paper. I said, hold on, there's an LL. What's the
Right.
LL stand for?
We'll have to ask.
That's a good question, right? Well, I'll tell
Right.
you right now, that was performance art. I loved the dramatics. I loved the visuals once again, the video. I loved the story, the concept. And I love a performance that is engaging and dark and mysterious all in one.
Absolutely. And LL Killjoy was giving us all of that. You see their Venmo right there up on the screen. Be sure to give them a couple tips. And Alyssa, I think that we're just about ready to head out to intermission.
All right, everybody go ahead and grab your go-go juice. I got mine right here. Okay. And grab you some popcorn. You know, give these entertainers a tip and take a break. And I'll see you shortly.
Oh, honey, we are having us a show tonight. I live for a show. Okay, so right now we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. Count them 5 minutes tonight. So in that time, I want to take this moment to thank our amazing sponsors for this evening's event, especially our diamond level sponsors. Woo, diamonds are forever, forever. Well, you get it. Anyhow, I want to thank Student Affairs and Student Life, both of those offices, for helping us out so much in sponsoring tonight's event. Thank you both for such great work that you do on campus and the hard work that you do to create amazing spaces like this for us to come, celebrate each other, and really be our good, fabulous gay selves. Hallelujah. Enjoy the break. Hallelujah and welcome back. Oh, I hope you went and used the restroom, got your little cocktail, got your little sip of water, whatever you need. And now it's time for more show. Are you ready? Good, me too. Okay, let me see who's next, honey. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes. Oh, this is lovely. Coming up next, our fabulous performer. Please put your hands together. And trust me, I'm listening. You better make some noise. For Nikita Iman.
Hi, my name is Nikita Iman, and the type of drag that I do is very showgirl-esque. It's very empowering to the feminine traits, culture, and everything womanhood. It's a celebration of powerful women in everything they do, not only for the community, but just for everyone in general. So the importance of drag to me, it helps me break out of my shell. My drag persona is everything that I was too scared to be. Drag really gives you the outlet to break the barriers, break the stereotypes, break the negativity in your life, and it really gives you the outlet to go above and beyond, not only in your everyday life, but worldwide. And it provides so many opportunities, not only for the LGBTQ+ community, but even allies and everyone you can think of.
It's a cold and crazy world that's raging outside. But baby, me and all my girls are bringing on the fire. Show a little leg, gotta shimmy your chest. It's a life, it's a style, it's a need, it's burlesque. Love, sex, ladies, no regrets.
Ooh, all right. So Miss Nikita Iman, baby, all I can say is if you were in a club or if you were at a live performance with all these people who are watching you right now, actually in your presence, baby, they would have been screaming, hollering like I was watching this performance. It was absolutely fantastic. This is what an energetic, electric drag number is all about. It had sex, it had moves, it had energy, it had electricity. Like I could literally feel it. Girl, you nailed it on this one. Hallelujah. 2 hallelujahs way up. It was delicious. Wop, wop, and a death drop. Come on now. Yeah!
Yes, Nikita, giving it to us, serving you sex on a stick, on a platter, on a kebab, literally however you want it, she's serving it to you. Like, Alyssa, let me tell you, I'm as gay as they come, but I'm over here about to pop my tuck, girl.
I'll tell you right now what was being served to me. The ultimate grand supreme performance on a Saturday night. Okay, so now we've done been at brunch. Okay, and this is what happened before brunch. Because Nikita came out here and said, let me give y'all a good old drag show. I love it. And I'll tell you, Miss Cherry, what I love is everyone has their own unique style, their own unique ideal and definition of drag, and they're holding true to that. Crimson
Absolutely.
and Queens, y'all are turning me out.
There you go. And let's keep turning her out. We're going to keep it rolling. And remember, you can keep dropping questions for Miss Alyssa Edwards in the chat box. Listen, we got it. We got to make the most of her while we got her.
All right. Well, please help me welcome to the stage with a thunderous round of applause, a few questions and tips for the queens and the kings and everything in between. This is not winter, but summer rain.
Hello, I am Summer Rain. My pronouns are they, them. I got into drag because of my cosplay. I have been cosplaying for 8-9 years now, and the direction that my cosplay was going in, I realized I was wanting to do more performance art, was getting into more queer spaces. I started to realize that the queer spaces in fandom were growing. There were a lot of people my age who were questioning their gender and sexuality because of these characters and their fandom involvement, and I realized that that resonated for me, and I started to feel like my true authentic self when I was getting into these outfits and doing these performances, and drag was the next logical step. Once I started learning about drag in the local scene, I had to get involved. It was the next step for me, and now my cosplay is drag, and that's just who I am now. Drag and performance to me is when I get to feel like the best version of myself. My drag name, Summer Rain, is already a play of my actual name because I feel like it's almost a better version of my real name, which is Samantha Rains. So Summer Rain is me, but getting to shine and be completely accepted for who I really feel like I am inside.
Watch out, here I come. If I get to know your name, well, if
Yes. Okay. Yes. Summer rain, honey. When it rains, it pours. And when I'm talking about raining, I'm talking about raining talent. Okay. That was fantastic. You can obviously tell that you are a performer, someone who loves to perform, someone who has fun performing. And this number was exactly what I wanted it to be for drag. Ooh, drag gets me so excited. I love drag. It was cohesive. And I mean, from the character to the costume to the makeup to the props. I saw it when that face first came into the camera, like bam, it was done, it was ready, and I knew exactly what you were trying to deliver with this music. It was fantastic. I give it 2 hallelujahs way up, and as a matter of fact, tips. I'm gonna go give a tip. I want y'all who are watching, tip the performers, okay? Don't forget their handles are gonna be displayed, and you guys can show them some love with some support and some tips, yes, because you can tell you put work into this. Summer Rain, baby, Death by Glamour, you killed it.
Yes, absolutely. Summer Rain.
I am at the only drag show tonight.
The only.
Okay, Miss Cherry, go ahead. What you think? Come on. What you feeling?
Let me tell you. Okay, listen. She was giving you cosplay. They were giving you costume. They were giving you props. They were like, I mean, Death by Glamour. I need that chair. Summer Rain, if you're out there, I'm coming to your house. I'm about to take it. What about you, Alyssa? What did you think?
I loved everything about it. The performance, I loved the aspect of the makeup visuals. I love the oversized costuming. I really, truly am getting my life over here in my closet. And never in a million years I think I'd be back in the closet watching a drag show. But I am over here living. And that definitely was the summer, because the sun was a shining. That's the kind of, I will say, can I give a side note real quick?
Oh, please do.
When I'm out at a show, that's the kind of numbers I thoroughly enjoy seeing. It's all Vanguard. It's really, really extreme. It's got good music, costume, okay, we're gonna go down the list. All the boxes are checked. Great performance.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
A production, and that's what it's all about. Drag is art.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. Okay, here we go. We are bringing to the stage contestant number 7 in talent competition. Shangela's got me in my pageant vibes.
Right.
Give it up for Jules Vanguard.
Hi there. I am Jules Vanguard. I would describe my drag as a mix between like Freddie Mercury 80s MILF and then like a horror villain. Really like to switch it up. I really like to key into the performance aspect of drag. I feel connecting with the audience is very much my favorite thing to do in drag. And it really gives me confidence so that I can like walk up to these strangers and be like, hey, I'm gonna make your day great. So yeah, and it's really just like a confidence booster, I think.
Yeah. Baby, don't make me spell it out for you. All of the feelings that I got for you can't be explained, but I can try for you. Yeah, baby, don't make me spell it out for you. You keep on asking me the same questions. Why? And second guessing all my intentions. Should know by the way I use my compression that you got the answers to my confessions. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender and emotional, sexual bender. Mess me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. That's just the way you make me feel. 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 So good, so fucking real. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. You know I love you, so please don't stop it. You got me right here in your jean pocket right now. laying your body on the shag carpet. Oh, you know I love it, so please don't stop it. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender and emotional, sexual bender. Mess me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So good, so fucking real. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. Oh, that's just the way that I feel now, baby. Good God, I can't help it. Hey, that's just the way that I feel. Yeah, please, I can't help it. It's like I'm powerful with a little bit of tender and emotional, sexual bender. Mess me up, yeah, but no one does it better. There's nothing better. Damn. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. So good, so fucking good. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. You make me feel so good, so fucking good. So good, so good, yeah. That's just the way you make me feel.
All right, Jules Vanguard. Jules Vanguard, baby, you brought the jewels, the family jewels out for this one. I enjoyed this performance a lot. Let me tell you something. When I saw that jacket, first of all, I don't know who made that jacket, but I want one of those jackets, okay? Because the beads, the way they was, I love something that shakes like that. Fantastic. And you know what? You can tell that you, Jules, you've been performing this number for a minute, probably in your bedroom, in the shower, somewhere, because you knew all of the little nuances that Janelle Monáe does, right? You knew the ad-libs, you knew the endings, and baby, when you went into full-on sex with the, Jack came off and the titties was out, I was like, oh! Queens, we love a reveal. And I just can definitely tell that you love this number. You were on it. You were in it with the lip sync and all the pieces. You started strong, so I love that. When it starts real slow like that, you got to pull people in. So, sometimes you don't do a lot. You just do it all in your face with your thing because it's coming. And it definitely came. So, hallelujah and congrats. It was a good job.
My girl, Miss Jules Vanguard. Alyssa, I'll tell you something. Well, to answer Shangela's question, Jules is a costumer, so she definitely made that jacket for herself. And also, Jules and I were actually roommates freshman year of college, and we started drag together in a basement. So this is a full circle moment right here.
Y'all done took it from the basement to the streets to the main stages with the visuals.
Right.
Okay, girl, you did that because you look like you're in the office right now.
Listen, the executive office.
Ah! Okay, CEO. The CEO. Well, Jules is definitely a jewel shining bright. If I was a jewel, I think I would probably be, what kind of jewel would I be? What's the most expensive jewel ever? Is it a diamond? We'll just say it's diamonds. Okay, because diamonds are a lady's best friend. I'm not a girl, I'm a lady. Okay, absolutely. That is the absolute truth. I really did enjoy the testimony before, the story, and I really loved, above all, like I said, I feel like I am, on a Friday night, having my margarita at the cabaret, just living. I'm over here fanning myself, getting my whole entire life.
Look, getting a little hot over here on the Zoom call.
This is, you know what? This was very difficult for me at first, but I've gotten used to it because I will tell you, at this point, beggars can't be choosers. So I love drag. I love shows. I love getting up in drag. So I'm going to sit here and watch my show.
Girl, they're about to. Okay, here we go. Alyssa, we've just got a couple questions for you before we head on to the next performer. So question number one is, what do you think is the most... Okay, sorry. What do you think is the most important thing young people can take away from drag?
Oh, okay. I want to speak for myself. I started doing drag at a very young age and at a very pivotal, point in my life. I was 19 years old, very shy. I said this in, everywhere I go, every interview I do, very awkward. And dance was my creative outlet. And that's what led me to being a choreographer, because I could speak everything through the art of movement, but it was very hard for me to use my words. It wasn't until I discovered drag. And drag not only gave me that courage, it gave me that voice, and above all, it gave me that platform. So I think what I hope every young person takes away from drag, you can be any and everything you've ever imagined or dreamed of. And I remember watching the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and "Don't Dream It, Be It" always stuck with me. So I wish that on everyone and everyone.
Now that is some good advice. So one last question for you. The people want to know now, besides Miss Coco Montrese, who do you want to win over the most?
Who do I want to win over? What you mean by win over?
So that's what they wrote, girl.
You trying to compliment
let's
me?
say,
You trying to have an untucked moment?
Listen, I'm not trying to get into some J. Jolie back rolls right now.
Security? Security.
Right.
I would say at this point in my life, the only person I'm trying to win over is myself. Each and every day, I look in the mirror. I tell myself, you have a day to make a change, so take a chance. Step out in the light and be you. Be courageous and be fearless. And every night, at the close of every night, my favorite thing I found myself doing over quarantine was writing a love letter to myself.
Wow.
So I'm trying to just conquer me.
Because you're your own. Listen, it's that whole inner saboteur that RuPaul always talks about.
Yes, absolutely. That's the truth.
Right. Well, thank you, Alyssa, for answering those questions. I know everyone really appreciates it, but let's keep the show rolling, girl.
Okay, well, hold on. The show has been rolling, but I'm
Right.
sitting over here kikiing with you behind the scenes and all this, getting my whole life, drinking my go-go juice. Now we're at the closing, the finale, the grand finale. And I was kind of, before I looked at my paper, going, is Miss Cherry going to get up in here and do a twirl or something? So I hear you, the lady, the CEO executive of the event, is the closing act. So, Blacc Cherry, the time has come for you to lip sync for your, what can I say? reputation, legacy, because you're a senior.
Yes, lip sync for my diploma.
Okay,
girl.
let's do it again. Here we go. Blacc Cherry, the time has come for you to lip sync for your legacy. Good luck, because you're graduating, gal.
Hello, my name's Blacc Cherry, everyone's favorite drag queen on a budget. My drag is, very celebrating the beauty, the strength, and the passion of Black women. I've had so many phenomenal Black women in my life, and for a long time I thought that, being Black and gay wasn't something that I could do, and so to be able to celebrate my Blackness, my queerness, and appreciate all the Black women who have made me who I am is really what Blacc Cherry is all about. having the opportunity to express myself so freely, you know, coming from a conservative religious background, I definitely thought that being gay, you know, sitting cross-legged, being effeminate was something that I always was gonna have to hide. I was gonna have to, you know, marry a woman, all those things. But being Blacc Cherry, as Blacc Cherry, you know, I'm really able to say, you know, no, forget it, to all of those hindrances that held me back, all of my fears, all of my worries. Whenever, you know, put a little wig on, a dash of chapstick, and a little mascara, then all of a sudden I'm truly like a superhero.
The sun is setting and you're right here by my side. And the movie is playing, but we won't be watching tonight. Every look, every touch makes me wanna give you my heart. I've been crushing on you, baby. Stay right where you are, 'cause I never knew you could hide my love in your hands till the night I
Soldier boy,
Bestie, I'm afraid to ask
hey, I
you
got
this.
this new dance for
I'm
y'all
afraid
called
to ask
Soldier
you
boy.
this.
You gotta punch,
What
then
I
crank
mean
back
is,
3 times from left to
there
right.
are other things, physical, or perhaps intangible, that bring a couple together.
Kiss all yours.
I'ma piss on your face, and then I'ma fart in your mouth, yeah, and then I'ma shit on these walls, Ray. Ooh! Hey! Too dirty?
You already know.
I want you to love me like I'm a hot guy. Yeah, be thinking of me, doing what you like. So boy, forget about the
Blacc Cherry. Ooh, Blacc Cherry. Well, they say the blacker the cherry, the sweeter the juice, honey. And you have given all of us a sweet tooth with this performance. It was quite sweet and quite delicious even. I love the Rihanna number. I thought it was super fun. You obviously love you some Rihanna. You could tell because you knew the number. You were in it. You were moving around. You were dancing. You were dropping. I said, okay. And the opening was a little confusing to me because you know I love an Ariana Grande number. When Ariana Grande started, I was like, yes, God, Vanessa. She's in a wedding dress. I didn't really understand why. So I think I lost a little bit of that piece. I love when you looked right in the camera and gave us gave it right to us, okay, the look. And I thought it was a lot of fun. It was a little trippy when you did the transition and then all of a sudden you was gonna piss on these walls and fart in our mouths and stuff. And I was like, ooh, Blacc Cherry. But I will tell you, definitely brought it home with Rihanna. You are the only girl in the world, okay? And question, after I saw you in that wedding dress in the beginning, are you my cousin? Are we related? Let me know, because that looked like me out of drag, bitch. That looked like me. You had makeup on, but it still looked like me. Hallelujah, I loved it. All right, Blacc Cherry, thank you so much for hosting. And Alyssa, I love you so much, Mama. Thank you so much for coming up in here and putting all of your fabulosity upon this event tonight. Yes! Now back to y'all.
Thank you, Shangela.
All right, Blacc Cherry. Before you give your acceptance speech to all of your people, I want you to know I totally got the beginning. I knew what she was doing. I said, Blacc Cherry is marrying the night, okay? You were marrying yourself for you being you. You said, I'm not doing a stereotypical cookie cutter kind of wedding. I'm marrying me.
Right.
That's when everybody says love, okay? And then you finish it. Make me feel like the only girl in the world, okay? You was making yourself feel like the only girl in the world. That's what I would like to say, because that's what I would be doing. That's what I got from it. You turned it out. You were a great finale. You should be very proud of yourself. I really related to your story in the beginning, and I think so many will. And congratulations for being so brave and so daring, and not hiding who you truly are. And I admire that. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Alyssa. You've always inspired me. Watching you on Drag Race, you and Shangela both, you're just incredible.
Thank you so very much for having me. I'm truly honored. I know I got to come to you guys live, and now I'm here in my closet virtually. I'm just very thankful and grateful that we're able to stay connected. So I'm sending you a huge Texas-sized hug and a high five to everyone that support this event, from the people behind the scenes and all the entertainers on stage. Always and forever, Alyssa Edwards.
Ooh, honey, let me check my wig, honey, because I've had such a good time tonight. I'm at a sugar loose, sugar, just enjoying myself so very much. I hope that all of you have had a wonderful time, just like I have, in watching these amazing performances and supporting these fabulous entertainers. You know, in a year that we have seen so much change and so many challenges, you know, it became really hard for people to tour and do what they love the most. And a big part of that was doing drag. So the fact that we've been able to create this space here, I want to thank you guys so much. The sponsors, the cast, and the crew for making tonight possible, for us to be able to showcase drag in the times of COVID, but still come together and have a good time. Okay, because that's what it's all about. Enjoying yourself, having a good time, taking care of yourself, and showing love and compassion to others. Okay, so thank y'all so much for being a part of tonight's event. Okay, love you. And again, our sponsors, our cast, and our crew, thank you so much. Oh, two very special groups I would like to also to recognize: the Gender and Equality Center and the Union Programming Board. Y'all did a fantastic effort in doing tonight's event and gig and allowing us to showcase this. Thank you so much for creating one of the most memorable college events ever, okay, ever. Crimson and Queens is continuing to go down as one of the most fabulous events ever, okay? So thank you for that. And also, I want to say one last special shout out to Chakra Media for all of the performance videos, okay? You did that, and thank you so much. I love you all so much. You know, you can follow me online. I'm at It's Shangela on Instagram and pretty much everything else, child. And make sure to check out We're Here, coming back to HBO very soon. The first season is right now on HBO Max. I love you guys so much. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of this, and I'll see you soon. I'm Shangela, honey. I always come back. Hallelujah. Bye.
She gone back to the workroom, rethink her life. On the alcohol, vodka and cranberry, thank you, doll. She gone back to the workroom, this ain't her night. The rise and fall, shit hit the fan when she hit that wall. Girl, I got you, lost and found you. Mama Ru about to show you who you was before you went and lost your mind. Bring back my girls, bring back my girls, bring back my girls, bring back my